Welcome back to Mind and Motive, the space where we explore psychology, relationships, and human behavior. I'm Phoenix, and today we're talking about something that confuses a lot of people: why calm can feel boring when you're used to chaos. If you've ever entered a healthy relationship, peaceful phase of life, or quiet moment and felt restless instead of relieved, this episode is for you. Let's start here. Calm doesn't always feel safe. For many people, especially those who grew up around emotional unpredictability, chaos feels familiar. Arguments, mixed signals, emotional highs and lows, that becomes your baseline. So when life slows down, your nervous system doesn't think everything's okay. It says something's wrong. And that's when calm starts to feel boring, empty, or even uncomfortable. This isn't a personality flaw, it's conditioning. Your nervous system adapts to whatever environment you grew up in or spent the most time in. If stress, instability, or emotional intensity were normal, your body learned to stay alert, hypervigilant, ready for the next problem. Over time, chaos becomes associated with connection, with love, with being alive. That's why some people feel the most themselves in dramatic relationships or emotionally intense situations because their body equates adrenaline with safety. This pattern is deeply connected to attachment. According to John Bowlby's attachment theory, our earliest relationships teach us what love feels like. If love comes with inconsistency, tension, or emotional distance, your brain wired that as normal. So later in life, calm may feel boring, while emotionally unavailable or unpredictable people feel exciting. Not because they're better, but because they activate familiar survival patterns. This is where self-sabotage often enters the picture. You might lose interest when someone treats you well, create problems where none exist, feel anxious in stable relationships, chase emotional highs instead of consistency, confuse intensity with intimacy. And here's the hard truth: peace doesn't give dopamine spikes, chaos does. Healing requires retraining your nervous system to tolerate safety. So, how do you shift this? First, awareness. Notice when calm feels uncomfortable. That's your nervous system talking, not your intuition. Second, slow down. Healthy connection feels steady, not urgent. Third, regulate your body. Breath work, movement, journaling, and mindfulness help teach your system that safety doesn't mean danger is coming. And finally, redefine love. Real love feels grounded, secure, quiet. Calm isn't boring. Calm is what safety feels like when you're finally out of survival mode. If this episode resonated, share it with someone who might be learning how to feel safe and peace. Here on Mind and Motive, we explore psychology, relationships, and human behavior to help you break patterns and build healthier connections. Until next time, honor your mind, understand your motives, and remember, healing often feels unfamiliar before it feels good.